What is up, though, Lions fans? It's your boy, Motor City Don P. We are back here once again. You already know what time it is at that time. The bus that rhyme up. All right. I came in too hot. Let me bring it down. What is up, though, Lions fans? It's your boy, Motor City Don P. We are back here once again. You already know what time it is. It is that time. The bus that rhyme about that good night grammar that slime. Engine number 9 going down the East Coast line. Engine number 9 going down the East Coast line. One thing's for certain and three things are for sure. When you see me, Fudge TV. Number 1, the Motor City Cats are indeed back at it. Number 2, we came to give you stats, not none of that static. Number 3, perhaps the most important number of them all. Number 3. Want to make sure you keep your Lions news pragmatic. You may be asking yourself, how, Mr. P, does one keep this line news pragmatic in these Detroit Lions training camp day 3 type of times? Well, it's easy. It's easy. It's damn easy. Smash like button, subscribe, and share with your peoples. And once you've done those 3 things in any order you've done them in, you've indeed kept your Lions news pragmatic. And since we talking about sharing, being caring, we talking about your peoples, make sure you bring them to the stream and tell them, look at here. The stream got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, hog, dogs, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, rabbit. You name beans, greens, potatoes, tomato, beans, greens, potatoes, tomato, bean, 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 bean. You name it. We got all the stuff. We got all the news. We got all the slop. We got all the slews. We got all the drinks. We got all the brews. We got all the gum. We got all the chews. What is up, though, to everybody who is in the chat and to those who are lurking, who are twerking, who are smirking, who are working, who are maybe even yerking on the gherkin. But if you're doing that thing that's super duper freaky, make sure you keep it to yourself, like Karen and her bland ass potato salad. If you're doing that thing that's super duper freaky, make sure you keep it to yourself, because I am not trying to be a witness at your trial, snitching and ratting, turn the state's witness, giving up information, and so on and so forth. Unless you are that Dick Dastardly type of dude who's doing Dick Dastardly things all over the internet. Oh, you. But you know what? I'm not going to give you none of my time. But as a general rule,
ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. What is up, though, Reese Cup? Reese Cup with the 350 jewels. Drop some on in there. Finger heart. All right. Appreciate you, my guy. What is up, though? Just a fan. What up, though, Robert Stevens? What up, though, Rich L? And whoever else is here on the lurk machine. Same. Motor City Don being a fanatic. If I give you static, would that be erratic or make me pragmatic? Well, that would be a little bit erratic if you gave me static. Pause. Has a new channel, Lions News Now. Lord have mercy. Please, nobody subscribe to it. It's probably an AI channel, right? Please tell me it's an AI channel, because remember that's the whole thing that got him in the hot water that he got in with Mobby. So yeah, please tell me it's an AI channel. All right. Yeah. You gonna learn today. Yo to the yozy yo. Hey, I got you. What up, the Reese Cup? Some chocolate and peanut butter love. That's facts. It is an AI channel. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Hold on. Let me send this message. All right, I just had to send that message on over. You know what I mean? Had to send that message on over. Said there's more AI pods than alive ones. Rich, yeah, I know there was no sound. I muted my mic. I was sending a voice message. Listen, you know, the AI pods and the numbers that they do, it's really annoying. I mean, even the AI pods are they take time to do what they're doing because they're not going live. So they have to chop up videos and edit them and all this other stuff. It's like you might as well go live. You're not actually doing anything. You have to write up a script, okay? So maybe you even record your voice and transcribe the recording and then feed that into the AI. It's not like automated. I don't know why people are doing them. If you want to do faceless channels, just do a faceless channel. AI is literally the new faceless channel. What's the point? All the effort that you have to take in to make the AI say what you want it to say, to make the videos display what you want them to display, you're doing all of the work, all of it. So, you know, unless you're running a workflow where you've hooked your AI up to a transcription service so that you can steal other people's stuff. But that's not like that's to my knowledge, that's not to my knowledge, no. Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge, no. Not to my knowledge. That's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. So I don't know. Just do the work one time instead of doing it twice. You know what I mean? It doesn't make much sense. Um, is that why AI Don ain't been around? No, y'all didn't want it. Y'all didn't want to see AI Don. So I was like, okay, I give the people what they want. They don't want the AI Don. You know what I'm saying? He's there. You know what I'm saying? He's there. Mobby is still alive. I'm surprised someone hasn't. Okay. Uh yeah, well, you know what? He did a great thing by exposing Lil Cock is what I call him. I call him Lil Cock. That's what I calls him. Yeah. See, I know who you are, Chris Handsome. You see, I watch your show all the time. But you see, I calls you Chris Handsome. Now, I like you and I want you. Now we could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way. You and me aren't gonna be doing. Oh, see. I see you choosing the hard way. uh, uh, I want to see that one-on-one interview with AI Don and you. That's gonna take some doing. That's gonna take. I gotta get some more time on my hands to do that one. I got to get more time on my hands. But I could do it. I don't know. I don't know how long the interview would be. Probably about 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Because it takes a lot. It takes a lot to generate those videos. It takes a lot to generate those videos. So if I ever get time in the future, then we'll go ahead and put that out. We'll give the people what they want to see. All right. Lots of stuff coming out of Detroit Lions training camp today. Aleem McNeil is injured. Jimmy Rolder is injured. And, it's just at this point in time, Aleem McNeil leaves I don't have any information yet. I'll see if there's actually more information. But he leaves with a neck injury. Anybody want to tell me how you leave a non-padded practice with a neck injury? Now, Jimmy Rolder left with a leg injury, which is understandable. I understand how you can hurt your leg in any way. Like you're just walking down the stairs, you can hurt your leg. You know what I'm saying? There's lots of things that you could do to hurt your leg. You can't do a whole lot to hurt your neck. No contact. I don't know, bro. Like I'm just unaware as to why we just can't stay healthy. We can't. You know what I mean? Just It's disappointing, man. It's disappointing. I know it's a little ticky tack injury, but this is a player who, has already dealt with injuries. Um, so it's frustrating to me, man. It's frustrating to talk about these injuries all the time. It's frustrating. Let me see. Not Levi, Aleem, and Rolder. The Lions position battle that just took an unexpected turn. Enter Nick Whiteside, right? That's crazy. Burning question. Should Detroit Lions safety Kirby Joseph retire? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Have y'all tuned in the quarterback? I'm starting to get a new respect for Baker, man. Starting to get a new respect for Baker. Like these articles that are talking about Nick Whiteside, right? Dan Campbell may have just revealed a new Detroit Lions defensive starter. Who is Nick Whiteside realistically going to start over in the cornerback room? Is he a nickel corner? Because I believe that he could compete in the nickel. Like he's not going to start over Rocky Sin, and they're definitely not going to put him over DJ Reed because of the money. And if you put him over DJ Reed, that means that you are admitting that you made a mistake by signing DJ Reed to a $16 million per year contract. That's what you're saying. You're not saying anything else. You're taking a guy that was on the practice squad just last year, and you're replacing a guy that you pay $16 million per year to with the practice squad player. That is the ultimate admission of defeat. And the cornerback whisperer is not about to mention defeat. He's just about to do some more whispering, which ain't working, by the way. Maybe speak up, speak a little louder. Two key Detroit Lions leave Friday training camp practice with injuries. Now, one of them's key. I don't know about Rolder. We don't know what his role is going to be yet, so I can't really call him key. But Aleem McNeil is key. All right, let me get to some of this. Yes. Yes, very, very right. Very correct. Now the whole apparently, so Mike said he was watching the one of the press conferences. I think it was day 2. And he said that dude, Lil Cock, came in and commented on the Detroit Lions live stream press conference, right? And he said the comment section in the Lions stream was killing him. Give the cancer money back. You bum, you suck, blah, blah, blah. So yes, he did a great thing. He did a great thing, exposing literally a cancer in the Detroit Lions creator community, literally exposing a cancer. So getting injured while in pajamas is crazy. It's indeed and in fact crazy. Wrong names, but yeah, WTF? These guys getting hurt by what? I don't know. I'll bring the article in just to see if we can get any type of context about it. I heard he was messing with Martha on her hover round. who, who was doing that? First impression is Max ain't serious, but Rolder needed help. Yeah, I heard they both walked off under their own power. Hopefully, it was not a non-contact for Rolder. What up, though, JSJ? I just hurt my neck looking down at my phone, watching your stream. Cinematic. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. I believe, except for extreme slappies, fans are nervous about what the Lions will be this season, top 10 or bottom 10. I mean, don't watch Inside the Den because you'll be super duper optimistic after that one. I watched the joint, and every pick that they made is going to be a Hall of Famer. Every pick they made is going to be a Hall of Famer. Every pick they made was exactly the guy that they wanted, and they were so happy that other people went. Remember when Jack Campbell got picked and they were clapping? They were clapping that Christian Gonzalez got picked, the one pick before Jack Campbell. Remember that? Now, I love Jack Campbell. You know what I mean? I should do a chat poll. Not throwing any shade at Jack Campbell, loving Jack Campbell, understanding he's an all pro at the linebacker position. Would you rather have a Christian Gonzalez or a Jack Campbell? I mean, I don't think there are any wrong answers to that, but if you're saying Christian Gonzalez, is because our cornerback room is cheeks. We're talking about Nick Whiteside. What are we talking about, y'all? What are we talking about? We talking about practice squad players? We talking about practice squad players. Not the game. Not the game. We're talking about practice squad players. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice, yeah. I know I'm a leader. I know I'm supposed to be there. But we talking about practice. What are we talking about, y'all? We talking about practice. We talking about practice. We talking about practice, y'all. We talking about practice. Not the game. Not a game. Not a game. Not a game which I love. And I bleed and sweat for. No, not a game. Which I give my all every game. You see me play a game? You see me give my all? Okay, we talking about practice. We talking about practice. What are we talking about? What are we talking? We talking about practice. We talking about practice. We talking about practice. So if you said Christian Gonzalez, it would make sense because we're literally talking about Nick Whiteside, a practice squad player, possibly being a new starter in the cornerback room. Now, that's not saying that Nick Whiteside's not good, but that just shows you we're in trouble in the secondary. In the secondary, we go,
I'm in danger.
That's what's happening in the secondary. What up, though? One Repub. Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. All right, let me bring this article in so we can see about this. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to do all this. Hola, I'm a rookie and a vet. Gotta get those. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Woo-hoo. But nobody checked out quarterback. I shout out to Derek, man, because I forgot that quarterback had came out. If you don't lock in, like as soon as something come out on Netflix, you can forget about it. You can't forget about it. It'll creep up on you. Creep up on you. All right. Let's bring this in. Oh, I forgot about this cookie one. I don't understand. Like, I've never seen a website that has a prevalent cookie setting button. Like, for what? We don't need to check our cookie settings every second. It's like every time you're on this site, you can check your cookie set because we want to be transparent. But y'all got ads that make the like you can't even read the articles on the page because the ads make them jump around. So what are we? Just you keep your cookie setting, brother. I don't need it. I don't need it. Um, secondary danger for sure. Running around all day. What did I miss today? We're gonna get into the press conference and all that stuff and some player availabilities. Y'all want to get to the player availabilities first, or y'all want to get to Dan Campbell? Y'all let me know. Um, all right, let me read this article with you guys. It's about Aleem McNeil and Jimmy Rolder. All right, so two key Detroit Lions leave Friday training camp practice with injuries. Originally posted on Detroit Lions on SI by John the Doc Macaron. So apparently, someone, Lil Cock, did a training, did a whole live stream, like a whole hour, basically talking about the Doc and Derek. Right? He was talking about the Doc, but he was referencing Derek, but he kept saying this guy. So he was like afraid to say his name. You know what I'm saying? He was afraid to say my name when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you if you ain't running game. Say my name. You acting kind of shady. Ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? He was afraid. Yeah, okay. Don't say syndicate because you know it's coming your way. You know what I'm saying? That's all you get for free. You got to buy the album. That's all you get for free. But yeah, that apparently happened. Imagine spending an entire hour just hating. Hate. We're gonna need to start calling him Buck Nasty. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me while I go refill the water in Buck Nasty's mother's dish. Hashtag if you know, you know. Use the hashtag. All right. The Detroit Lions hit the practice field for their third day of training camp practices. Unfortunately, two key members of the defense were not able to conclude practice. According to the team, linebacker Jimmy Rolder, leg, and defensive tackle Aleem McNeil, neck, left practice early with injuries and will be evaluated further. Further updates will be reported once they are discovered. Prior to the team taking the field, head coach Dan Campbell provided several injury updates to key players. He noted that the back injury that Jahmyr Gibbs was dealing with after the team's conditioning test is not severe, further adding to the notion that his absence is related to his current contract situation. Additionally, he noted that the team expects defensive back Christian Izien to be participating in practice on Monday as he continues to recover from the flu. Offensive lineman Christian Mahogany was activated from the non-football injury list on Friday, while Ben Barch is expected to begin taking more team reps next week as he continues his recovery from a foot injury that ended his season last year. Key losses to interior of defensive line in free agency. Earlier this week, the former NFL tight end was asked if the former NFL tight end kind of threw me for a second, but I got it. I caught it in stride. We're talking about Dan Campbell because he's a former NFL tight end. All right. If the losses of DJ Reader and Roy Lopez would change how the team plays along the defensive line this season. Yeah, I mean, look, man, it does, man, said Campbell. We're not the same as we were with those two guys, man. And I've got a ton of respect for both of these players, man. A ton of respect for these guys, man. You're talking about doing some dirty work for us now. I mean, they did the dirty work, man. And they're good. They're good players, both of them, man. So look, certainly we're gonna miss those guys, man. But you guys know what we got on this roster, man. Getting a lean back, man. Mac back. And we just talked about Tyleek now. And some of these other young guys, defensive tackles, man. Levi's back. So we're gonna play it as it comes, man. We're gonna play it as it comes. And if that means we move a little bit more, maybe we move a little bit more, man. But we're gonna give our guys the best opportunity, man, to make plays up front, but also just defensively, man. Campbell at it. What's gonna help us, man? What's going to help the back end, man? Look, our backers will play off of it, man. Jack, man, is crafty, nifty, smart enough to make it right. If that's where we go, but we'll see, man. We'll see. All right. The following players left practice earlier today to be evaluated for potential injuries. Left linebacker Jimmy Roller, leg, defensive tackle Lee McNeil, neck, per Tim Twentyman of DetroitLions.com. So that is the article that we brought in. Dan Campbell talked about people, and we know what he talked about. We'll get to the players. We'll get to the players. The players ball. Southern playalistic, Cadillac, funkatistic. You gotta get high. You know what I'm talking about? Hashtag if you know, you know. Use the hashtag. I know Mr. Morale 313 knows. And speaking of Mr. Morale 313, what's up? What's up? What's up? My end. You so crazy. What up, though, Tactical Sport? What up, though, the unknown Lions fan? Buck Nasty plays on the practice squad. He does not. What can I say about that suit that hasn't been said about Afghanistan? Buck Nasty, what can I say about that suit that hasn't been said about Afghanistan? Oh my goodness. Say my name, say my name. You know what I'm saying? Remember when you said you don't have to spread. Well, that's true. That's true. Where is the what you call it? All right. Okay, there's some Derek Moore stuff. We're gonna get to that in the whatchamacallit. All right, let me get to this. Player blah, 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 blah. Here we go. All right. So we got some Pacheco, and y'all know I don't want to listen to that, but we're gonna have to. See, like stuff like this. Detroit Lions are back to destroy the NFC. NFL rivals should be terrified. Hot news with Adam Schefter on the thumbnail. Lions terrify NFL, and it's a freaking AI channel, bro. NFL deep stories. Like, so tired of this, bro. I'm so tired of it. Just do a faceless channel. It's the same thing. It takes the same amount of effort. It actually takes more effort to do an AI channel. It takes more effort. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. A quick story time. Y'all know I'm the true crime man, right? Y'all know I'm true crime man. True crime. Yeah, that's him, right? I have a true crime channel that I have never gotten off the ground because early on making videos for that channel, it was AI generated videos, it was an AI generated script, all of that stuff. And now I probably have more capabilities. I haven't revisited the channel for like a year. Okay. It's been like a year. All right. Brother, that takes work. And I be telling y'all, I don't have the time to do, like, I barely had the time to clip up my videos before I get out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because I get money in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I get money in these streets. You know, you think these glasses were free? You think this lounge pays for itself? You know what I mean? I get money in these streets. So I don't even have time I barely have time to make clips and stuff like this with this channel. I did do a new thumbnail. I just didn't think the other thumbnails were converting for my videos. So y'all check out the new thumbnail. We'll be we'll be rocking out with that one for a while. We'll see what happens. It's less cluttered. There's less words. It's more just player and personnel centric than than the other ones. There is a little bit more brightness, a little bit more vibrance to it as well. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But it's hard to do an AI channel, bro. It's not just nothing. You know what I mean? It's not just, hey, click a button, turn it on, and that's what you're doing. So it's kind of crazy, bro. It's kind of crazy that these people just do a faceless channel. Same thing. I saw a report somewhere that a limb injury is not serious and he's okay. I get, it's just you leaving practice with a neck injury where there's no contact. Like it's unpadded practice. I just don't understand. Like, do we really need to just be in bubble wrap until the season starts? That's my question. Jack Fox seals the win with a 48-yard kick today. We're gonna get to it. Put a like in the cat chat if you would be so kind. That would be great. Outcast of Legends, facts. I was just watching that episode of Dave Chappelle the other day. I got it on repeat in my mind. You know what I mean? Excuse me while I go put more water in Buck Nasty's mother's dish. I'm bummed I don't have a mod squad tag. So you can't do it. You can't do it from inside of StreamYard, which is why I haven't done it. I was gonna do it the other day, but I would actually have to be in my own dashboard, and Chef, can I make a request? Can you play "Break Your Neck" by Busta Rhymes or Willow Smith? I whip my head back and forth. It's on Aleem's playlist. You know what? Just for you, just for you, JSJ. We're gonna do this. 1 second. I don't know how much I can get away with, but we won't do much of it, because we can't get away with it. All right, let's go.
Come, yo. Here we go. Here we come, yo. Here we go. Here we come, yo. Here we go. What's going on now? Come, yo.
Yeah.
Bust the rhymes. Here we go. Flip mode. Here we go. Neptune. Here we go. Once again. Here we go. What you say? For me, I got the camcorder shorty make a.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna get demonetized. You know what I'm saying? They probably will. They probably will demonetize the video. All right, let's get to this. Let's see. JSJ coming through with the $5 super chat. Let me see what he got. No message? No message? I can't even read that. What is that? What's the emoji? Let me see. Master Uber died. Facts. I'm struggling trying to eat yogurt parfait with a fork. Why are you doing that? At least get a sport tactical. You know what I mean? Jimmy's injury is still unknown, though. A leg injury doesn't sound good. What up, though? Flying Hawaiian. Let's see. Turn the fork around. I'm not sure that will help, but I'm not sure that will help. I'm getting to be a pain in the neck. Aaliyah McNeil getting to be a pain in the leg. We ain't got time for this. All right, let's go ahead and get to these players and what they're talking about.
Yes, the first few days been phenomenal. Just getting to fly around the field with the guys again. OTAs were about the same, got a little head start. Now out here just playing a little bit faster, physical, making plays.
Super explosive just in the first couple days. Just how
That's why you got to keep a spoon on you at all times. You know, you got to be prepared, brother.
I feel like you've gotten off to a start during the last training camp. Is that usual for you? Like, are you usually from jump kind of?
No, just thankful that I came here during OTAs to stand the training. I never was able to do OTAs with any of my other teams, like the full workouts. So I finally got to make it to like the full team workouts.
Brother,
was able
you
to
injured
compete all the
every
way
year?
through it. And on this off season, back at home, just training constantly, coming back in shape, looking good, lean.
Wait a minute. How many years has Isaiah Pacheco been in the league? He's been injured every offseason except this one? That's crazy. That is crazy. He had a 100% moment. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to check it out.
Out rather than 215, 210. Now I'm a little bit more lean and quicker.
How do you think that OTA's participation is helping you beyond maybe being physically ready? Do you feel like you're just playing faster because you're used to it?
Yeah, not saying used to it, but most importantly, just taking notes and going back over the detailed pinpoints coaches made during those OTAs. Nowadays, coming like today, just redotting it, making sure I go over my highlighted words and making sure those words stand out so I can play faster.
You see an offense like this with a guy like Jared Goff on the center, and all of the other explosive pieces that they have. What do you see from like just kind of the ceiling for this group and how you fit in?
It makes you want to play harder, faster for your brothers, your teammates left and right of you. Everybody's pushing, working hard for each other. You got guys finishing down the field, and that's what it takes from every unit. When you got guys doing that, it makes you lean on one another and want to fight for each other harder.
How comfortable are you with kind of being the Robin to Jameer's Batman?
I'm excited. It's fun. It's phenomenal being out there with them. Just playing fast.
I actually do. I keep it in the mid console. You know what I'm saying? I got a box of spoons and I keep a fork.
That's what we're used to, and the scoring. We got to score.
Back in OTAs, you mentioned how competition was key at this time of the year, whether it was OTAs or in training camp. For you,
Got that switch on him.
Getting reps with the Bulls.
Yes, it's very valuable. Playing fast, man, is most important. Being able to pick up those block protections is very important. You got Goff calling the plays out fast.
Young man, you speak so well. Hashtag if you know, use the hashtag.
During those OTAs, a little bit slower. Now it's more sped up because we're a little bit ahead of the game a little bit. So now just playing fast, physical.
It seems that communication is really important for you guys between the new OC, new guys on the O-line, kind of restructuring it. Just how have you seen that so far in this camp? Just how you guys are communicating or just understanding it?
Yes, it starts with the OC and Coach Campbell. It's the mentality. You got guys that's willing to.
Have y'all ever had Vegemite? Vegemite is disgusting. It is a tub of black tar and salt. It's nasty.
To get the job done, and they're showing they're leading by example, and we got to follow their rule.
What was the last couple of years like for you at Kansas City? How different is this training camp?
Probably dealt with a little bit injuries during the training camps, getting back to training camp, healing up, during Kansas City. Now I find like off season is fully healed. Just flying around, just willing to get better every day.
Is there anything? Do you have a? Has there been any nicknames thrown out for you and Jameer yet? I know. Any new?
What the hell is wrong with these people, man? Jahmyr Gibbs is the bell cow now. Do you understand? There's going to be like, at the extreme level, an 80-20 split on carries. The more realistic level is 70-30. 20% or 30% of carries does not get you a nickname. What is wrong with the people in Detroit? We want to give practice squad players nicknames. Now you want to bring in a running back, like, because you had Sonic and Knuckles. Brother, before David Montgomery got hurt, the split was 51-49 David Montgomery. 51-49. That's as equal as you can get without being equal. Equal is 50-50. That's a duo that you give a nickname to. They were the most historic backfield in the history of the NFL. The history, Craig. The world, Craig. We're talking about Isaiah Pacheco, who's not brought in here to do anything but be a spellback. And we're talking about goddamn nicknames. And Doc got his credentials pulled. You need to pull the credentials of whoever that was that asked that dumbass question. Come on, bro. This is crazy.
Any new nicknames for that component's
Not yet, but on the social media, I see a lot. So just, keep giving us those nicknames, and we're gonna surprise y'all when we get to play.
We don't need to excite you about playing in this offense just from having rep it, in the spring and now for a couple days ago.
Say the coaches, the leadership. They're coaching hard, and that's what makes you want to play hard. And you got coaches that's willing to stay extra, get the job done. You got to listen and be accountable.
Kind of got off to the first couple days of training camp here. How do you feel?
I'm feeling pretty good. Just getting back into the shake of things. I got here last year, so I already knew the play calls before. So it's actually just playing football now and getting after it.
How much nicer is that to come into a situation where you kind of know the deal and you can kind of just go through all the I don't want to call them emotions, but you know exactly what you're in for when you arrive here and you're going to get to go through the full.
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, got to get to know people, and now I get to just go out there and play straight football. Just go out there and do my all 100%.
You've played a lot of different positions on the defensive line. How has that kind of helped you as you've kind of found your way and moved forward?
I feel like it's helped me just diversify my game. Just I can play from the 3 to the 4 and then to the 5, and sometimes at the 6. I mean, it just helps me in my game and just get more and more reps, and so I can go out there on Sunday and complete it.
Beyond just what you can do for your game, I mean, how much do you feel like that helps this defense? It seems like that versatility is a really important part of what you guys do on the D-line.
I feel like it helps the team. I mean, it helps Shep, on first and second down, he can throw out whatever package he wants to, and I can play wherever he needs to.
This is like Dan Campbell before practice started. He was talking about Tyler Lacey, and he was just talking about, he can play all over the line. They're just not going to give up on this big edge situation. They're not going to. So, you're going to see a 300-pound man on the edge this year. You're going to see it. And it's unfortunate that you're going to see it because you saw it last year and it failed miserably. But you're going to see it again. They're going to do it some more. I don't know how much they're going to do it, but they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep doing it. It's like something that doesn't work. You should not cut it out completely because it doesn't work. You should just do it less. That's their philosophy. It doesn't work. Throw it in the trash and go back to the drawing board. But it's fine. We'll see what happens.
Do Just talk about the mentality for you guys. Going up a year, maybe you want a little bit more out of the defense, and like you said, now that you're a little more comfortable, how do you feel like guys who are in their second, third, fourth years?
We'll see them.
Defense
We'll see them.
Kind of help usher in a little bit more success.
Like mentality-wise, I feel like the whole D-line is just hungry. I mean, I feel like the whole team is hungry. I mean, we fell short last year, and we just ready to get after it. And
we were supposed to have them on the Syndicats, which we're not doing Syndicats today because Derek can't make it today. So, yeah, we were supposed to have him on the Syndicats, but didn't touch base with him again. So, yeah, I'll reach out to him and ask him when he can be on the show. Let me reach out to him now while the video is playing.
Achieve our goals this year.
Curious about Ahmed, a guy that saw a little bit of last year. We obviously had to deal with his injury. Now he's coming back. He's bringing some energy to you guys. What have you seen from him throughout this?
We're talking about Ahmed Hassanin again. Brother, I'm so... He hasn't done anything, bro. All he did was tell Coach Campbell he would die on the field. This is it. That's all that has happened. It's nothing football-wise has happened with this man. It hasn't. I'm trying to tell you.
This offseason and coming into camp so far?
A lot of energy. Ahmed brings all the whole energy, especially it starts in the locker room, and he brings it to meeting rooms and out here. He's just always asking questions. He's always just ready to get better at the game every day.
Another guy I want to ask you about Skylar Gil-Howard. Seems to have a lot of energy, a lot of good athleticism and stuff like that. What do you see from him?
A lot of athleticism, just like you said. I mean, his quick burst is just phenomenal, and like how he can just move around on pass rush it's great for the team, and I feel like it could set us up for a good season this year.
How do you feel like the defensive line philosophy has changed, if at all, from last year? You guys, you lost Reeder and Lopez. That's just a lot of size in the middle there. So how are you guys playing differently to kind of make up for that size?
Not playing different, just next man up. I mean, the next guy got to come in and show what he's about. I mean, I feel like our depth on our D-line is real good, and they can amount to other guys' levels.
A lot of guys in this team have talked about that they feel, just at this point, a little more free right now. Maybe there's less pressure, there's less whatever that, obviously you guys haven't fought pads yet, but just like, can you feel that as a team that everyone's feeling looser right now?
Yeah, I can feel that as a team. I mean, we're still coming out here and just playing ball as well. I mean, there's no like easy going on football, but I feel like we're all out here just trying to give it all.
You get this close to pads coming on, you get like a nervous tick or something. You know what I mean? Super excited for Monday, that is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, whenever it comes. It definitely makes it a little bit easier for me specifically.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, no, it'll be good. I'm excited. We just have a great group of guys this year, and I'm really excited.
I just reached out to
just
him,
get
so
into
we'll
the thick
see.
of it, start callousing our bodies. The process has already started, but just get ready for week 1 and just be the most conditioned team.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
In my opinion, that's what I think it takes. The most conditioned team in the NFL.
That starts with the pads, really. I mean,
I feel like right now you're definitely getting in football shape right now.
Boy, have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it.
I mean, for me, it's like it's hard to practice football in the offseason because it's explosive play after explosive play. You can sprint, straight line? I'm not that smart. Just straight line?
Yeah.
Was that vertically?
Yeah.
You can sprint vertically, but then you get out here, a lot of stuff's lateral, then vertical, then lateral, then like you can't really practice it. So this little acclimation period is good to just get the body flowing again, get going, get the mind going.
We do not care.
Get back to camp, start feeling out, got different guys. Like, I know this guy's going to do this versus this, stuff like that. So
Dan said yesterday that the thing that he needs to see for you guys to feel comfortable going to the regular season is know you can stop the run, know you can run the ball, situation stuff too.
Yeah.
5-on-5 game, he good. 1-on-1, I'm undefeated, never lost.
What does that mean to you?
I hang my hat on the run game, so I mean, hopefully there's no issue there, and there's no excuses to that's like something obviously we're not going to go for this year. It's just get your job done, and if you don't do it, you don't do it, and it's you can see it on the tape. It's blatant. It doesn't matter if you're the top guy or the bottom guy on the roster. We need you to do your job. So, and everyone will be held accountable. And I feel like that also starts with me. I can continue to improve on that. So,
how hard is it?
Yeah, my bad.
Sounds like he's got the aggressive setting on. I'm balanced. Maybe I should get more aggressive. I don't know.
Weighing the lumber with no pads on.
Yeah.
You got someone lined up and you want to take a run.
Yeah. Nah. Right now, I'm just really trying to continue to craft my punch outs. So I think.
Listen. Let him play football. This is all I'm saying. If he's good, he's good. If he's not, he's not. Ivan Drago. If he dies, he dies. Right? But I'm going to keep calling him the Highlander until he gets on the field because he got famous for telling the coach he would die on the field for him. Not for actual play on the field, for what he said at draft night. That's it. And he was getting nicknames, the Egyptian magician. No, play football. Play football. That's all I want. I want you to play football for the Detroit Lions. If you can help the Detroit Lions, cool. Give them all the nicknames you want to give them. I do not begrudge you. But I ain't seen you yet. Just like Ennis Rakestraw. Right? If you give Ennis Rakestraw a nickname, I'm going to be like, why does he deserve a nickname? He has not played football for this team. I am all about playing football for the team and helping my team. This is why I went on the rant about the freaking practice squad. I know Lions fan, you wasn't here when I did. I went on a practice rant earlier today. I went on a practice rant because we talking about practice. We're not talking about people that play in the game. We're talking about people that play in practice. We're talking about people that play in practice. Not the game. Not the game. Which I love and I blood, sweat, and tears for. No, not the game. When I give it my all, not the game. You come, you see me play the game, right? Right? Do I look like I'm, half-assing it out there? You see me giving me my all, right? But we up here talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice squad players. You know what I'm saying? I asked you for real squad players. You gave me practice squad players. Because they got practice squad problems. Hashtag if you know, use the hashtag. That's all I'm saying. Ahmed Hassani may be the best player ever to come out of Egypt. Great. Awesome. Could you show me some results on the field, please? Before all this hype. Like, I don't believe in hyping up players that came in with zero hype before they do anything. Isaac Tesla, same. 3 third-round picks for somebody you didn't need. Okay? Anything he contributes on the field, is it going to justify the 3 third-round picks? Is it going to justify us missing out on a safety this draft because you had to have Isaac Tesla? That's all I'm about. I'm about helping the team improve. If you're just practicing, like all the questions about you're just on the practice squad, brother. You're not an actual member of the team. Once you become an actual contributor, the floor is yours. The floor is yours.
This is a good time to work on that because obviously in a live game, it takes a special talent to be able to punch the ball and secure a tackle. It's very impressive. I've seen it maybe one time, but it's just, I can get into all that later, but it's just like the angle of where the back's at, where's the sideline out, where's a teammate at, like how protected am I? So right now I'm just trying to work on punching the ball, and I haven't got one yet, so I need to be better on my. You said what? I think, the one time I saw it, it was that Fred Warner Vikings play on the goal line. He came, punched, he scored.
No, what happened with Tony Romo? I didn't even hear about that.
The guy up, he got the ball out, but I think he would have, if he missed and didn't get the ball, I think he would have tackled him. So.
I was just going to say, was that a big point of emphasis for you this
point
offseason? Create more turnovers, punching the ball?
I don't know. For me, I just feel like that's something that, like, a lot of people talk about, but if you apply it, I feel like it's there. But if sometimes people just kind of overlook it and it's not there. And for me, I mean, turnovers win games in the NFL. So for me, that's what I want to do. And just help in any way I can. I just want to be as productive as I can possibly be.
How close to any punch outs out there?
Close? I don't know.
How different does this defense feel to you compared to last year at this time? Personnel.
For me, I feel like obviously Shep's still the same. And it starts with Dan. Like the team, it starts with the team, and the team feels
well. That's fitting. That's appropriate.
Identical. Everyone's out there, hungry, ready to work. There's all this hoorah about last year. It's a new year. No one's thinking about last year, and every single year you got to come into it with a mindset. And if you don't come into it with a mindset, it's going to be a long year. So I'm looking just for guys, and including myself, to push it to the maximum, and just lay it all on the line every single week. And no matter what, and you saw it, no matter who gets hurt, whoever gets put in there is going to play at a high level. So.
Offensive line kind of retooled. What do you see from those guys up front?
Yeah, a lot of tough guys up front, smart players. Been a lot of fun to work with.
Who is this? Oh, Brock Wright. What was he suspended for? Was he on drugs? That's crazy. Why did they suspend Tony Romo?
Guys in there. Communication has been great, so just continue to work with them, get on the same page with everything, and continue to grind together.
Okay.
Do you set personal goals for yourself going into the season?
Yeah, always.
That tracks. He sounds drunk while he's broadcasting. That's why I said, was he on drugs?
Can you share any of? I mean, what do you want to show this year that maybe you haven't been able to show in the past, if there is something?
Well, being a tight end, you want to be well-rounded in everything. I'd say my main goals this year are to create more movement in the run game, be the best pass pro tight end in the league, and create more yards after catch when I do get the opportunities in the pass game.
You and Sam both dealt with injuries last year. I mean, how refreshing is it to have both of you guys on the field here?
Yeah, it's great.
All right, let's get the observations from day 3. Get those in, and then we'll do mailbag. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they reading you? Mailbag. Get your mailbag questions in. Get them in. Bask in it. I had to get my blues on. Oh, well, mailbag. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they reading you? Snack, mailbag. Get your mailbag questions in. Get them in. Bask in it. Woke up this morning. No. It said it was a mailbag. No. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. What the hell? Can y'all hear that? All right. Let's turn these lights off. It's my mark in 3, 2, 1. The Detroit Lions are firmly entrenched in training camp. It is plugging right along. There are observations coming in and out, left and right. News on the horizon, news at the summit, news on the equator. It's all going down. People got injured. They left under their own power. Some of them needed to be helped off. We're going to talk about that and more. But first, you know what we do on this show, boy. We turn the lights on. Now that the lights are on and we've illuminated the room, let's go ahead and illuminate this topic. And we're going to do so with none other than help from Tim Twentyman. And you already know what it is because he's got the training camp observations. And we're going to be using these on the daily. So just get used to it. All right. Defensive playmaker. Another day of Detroit Lions training camp practice and another day of cornerback Nick Whiteside. You mean Ironsides, man? Or Ironsides, man? Struck 9, man. Strychnine. Has anybody heard anything about strychnine? Strychnine in training camp? I mean, I'm hearing a lot about Whitesides or Ironsides, as Dan Campbell likes to call them, but I'm not hearing nothing about strychnine, man. Dan Jackson, man. Nothing. Nobody. Okay. Nobody, baby. Anyway, making plays all over the field. After getting his hand on 3 separate passes in Detroit's first practice on Wednesday, Whiteside had another terrific pass breakup on a one-on-one rep against wide receiver Isaac Tesla. You mean 3 third rounds? That's my new nickname for him. Y'all was trying to find a nickname. For Isaac Tesla. Y'all was calling him Vanillatron, Exquilatron, LaCarpatron, Duke Marriott. I love the ball so much, I want to marry it. Hashtag if you know, use the hashtag. I'm going to call him 3 thirds. It's your boy 3 thirds. That's what I'm going to call him. Isaac Tesla, 3 thirds. That's his nickname. 3 thirds. Let me know what y'all think about that nickname in the comment section below. I think it's appropriate. I think it's fitting. 3 thirds is Isaac Tesla's new nickname. I told y'all, let the boy play out. Let him be what he gonna be. You guys to let him be what he gonna be and be who he gonna be. Don't be calling him no Tron nothing. That's Megatron. Megatron is his. Let Isaac Tesla be somebody else. Let him be 3 thirds. Okay? 3 thirds. They call me 3 thirds in the hood. They go hard. I need to make an Isaac Tesla shirt. But while you're waiting for the Isaac Tesla shirt to drop, go ahead and get your The Electrician, baby, shirts. The Kirby shirts ain't on the store yet, but I'm going to get them on there. Just you wait. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's continue. He then made a diving interception off quarterback Teddy Bridgewater in an early 11-on-11 team period Friday. Whiteside is certainly making the most of his opportunities early in camp. Speaking of Teddy Bridgewater, if y'all ain't seen Quarterback on Netflix yet, check it out. Teddy Bridgewater was up there super glaze. He was with the super glaze. You a bad MF. Blah, 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 blah. Best to ever do it. You know, on Baker Mayfield, super glaze. I thought that was Golf Sky. Where the loyalty at, Teddy? Where the loyalty at? That's all I got to say. I don't know. Let's continue. Mahogany back. The team took starting left guard Christian Mahogany off the active non-football injury list, and he returned to practice Friday. Mahogany looked good in his return as he worked back into some first-team reps, splitting time there with Juice Scruggs. Veteran Ben Bartch is also in the mix at left guard. Lions head coach Dan Campbell said the plan is to work Bartch back into team periods next week after he missed all offseason rehabbing an injury and has been on a snap count to start camp. All right. Lawrence Keys. That's Lawrence Keys right there, y'all. UFL legend. Legend killer. All right, let's go. One-on-one pass rush reps. We got to see the defensive line and offensive line go through one-on-one pass rush reps. For the first time since the start of camp, the players had shells on, not full pads, but it was still good work for the big guys up front. A few highlights, and I'm guessing that's how Aleem McNeil got hurt, because one-on-one pass reps with no pads on, just shells. Penei Sewell won both of his reps at left tackle against Aiden Hutchinson. All right, that's good. All right. I had right tackle Blake Miller and edge rusher DJ Wanham splitting wins in their 2 reps against one another. Mahogany won both of his reps in his return off the NFI list against Tyler Lacey and Skylar Gill-Howard. Okay. I'm not sure which one of these things is it good that he did that against Tyler Lacey and Skylar Gill-Howard, or is that bad for Tyler Lacey and Skylar Gill-Howard? I don't know. All right. Rookie edge rusher Derek Moore Jr. had a nice inside swim move on his first rep against Larry Borum for a win. All right. You should be able to beat Larry Borum. Okay. Because Hutch whooped his ass all last offseason in their joint training practice. Right. Oh, he whooped his ass. Oh, he was up and down whooping his ass. He was all on his ass. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He was BTA. He's all foots in, all just putting the foots in. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, rookie edge rusher Derek Moore Jr. had a nice inside swim move on his first rep against Larry Bourne for a win. Moore also beat Colby Soares. Oh, my God. Moore also beat Colby Soaresdahl on his second rep to go 2 for 2 in the drill. Why is Colby Soaresdahl on this team? See, why has he not been cut yet? I feel like he's going to be cut this year. Like, I have a strong feeling Colby Soaresdahl is going to finally be released from this football team, and he probably will not be picked up by anyone else. Why is he still here, though? Just why? This is my question. If y'all have an answer for me, let me know in the comment section below. Second-year defensive lineman Tyleik Williams looks much quicker in camp this year and split his reps with center K. Mays. Situational football. The team ended practice with a situational drill, giving the offense the ball at their 25-yard line with 1 minute, 10 seconds left in second quarter and 3 timeouts. Can they get into scoring range? Quarterback Jared Goff was terrific in the drill, completing passes to wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown, 9 yards, wide receiver Jameson Williams, 7, tight end Sam Laporta, 9, running back Sione Vaki, 7, and Williams again, 20, while managing the clock flawlessly to get into scoring range and win the drill. Body shield. Tesla has had a good start to camp, and the Lions have high expectations for him, 3/3, as he steps solidly into the number 3 wide receiver role. You see how it works? 3/3, number 3 wide receiver role, 3/3, baby. It goes hard. It's relevant on both of his statuses, as we gave up 3 third-round picks to get him, and now he's number 3 on the depth chart. You see how it works? Just call him 3/3. That's the new meta. That's the new meta right there. During one-on-one drills against the defensive backs, Tesla showed off terrific body control using his 6'4" frame to shield cornerback Rock Ya-Sin away from him to make a leaping catch along the left sideline. Tesla's ability to use that big frame and make tough catches in traffic could be big for this offense, especially in the red zone. Crowd pleaser running back Jabari Small caught a pass from quarterback Luke Altmaier in the flat, and with linebacker Joe Bachie closing in on him, Small put Bachie on skates with a terrific juke move along the left sideline. It took place in front of a group of players who were gathered there watching the action. The move got a rise out of all those watching. Injury updates: defensive lineman Aleem McNeil, neck and injury, and linebacker Jimmy Rolder, leg, left practice early to be evaluated for injury. Guys, also, if you are going to training camp, I got shirts for y'all. Hit me up, get a shirt, get it signed, autographed by the player who is on the shirt. We got the electrician, baby. We got Super Curb, right? We got, who we got? We're going to have Aiden Hutchinson. I got to get to work, bro. I got to get Aiden Hutchinson on there. I got to get Brian Branch out there. I got to get Amon-Ra St. Brown out there. You know, we got J-Mo. So listen, hit me up who you want, you know, from what we got. And then I'll go ahead and get that to you, probably free of charge, or, you know, just shipping and handling or whatever. All right. Just let me know what you want to do. But that was the observations from day 3. Apparently, Nick Whiteside is the new starter for the Detroit Lions secondary. Who's he going to start over? He's going to start over Rock Ya-Sin? Is he going to start over DJ Reed? I don't think he starts over DJ Reed, even if he's playing better than DJ Reed. Speaking of DJ Reed, currently I ain't heard nothing about him. Currently, I haven't heard nothing about him. You know why? Because he's covering Jameson Williams. And there's nothing good that can be written about a cornerback covering Jameson Williams. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. So if you've made it to this point in the video, you guys are absolutely legendary. And I appreciate you immensely. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share with your peoples, because sharing is caring, and your peoples are important peoples. That's why they're your peoples. Once again, the Motor City Cats are indeed back at it. We came to give you stats, not none of that static. Whatever you do, make sure you keep your Lions news pragmatic. And we are out. Peace. All right, that's the segment. We got any mailbag questions? We got any mailbag questions? I don't know what to say to that, Jim. I don't know what to say to that, Jim. Allen pretty good, and he fumbles. Romo was drunk on the field. That tracks. That tracks. To the no, hell to the no, hell no, to the no, hell no. Maybe you could get some guests on the show from other Lions pods outside the U.S. I don't even really know any other Lions pods other than Anthony from UK, Roar the Lions UK. Yeah, I could get him on the show for sure. I mean, Detroit is known the nicknames, not the titles. Sean McVay said he doesn't expect there to be an update on Aaron Donald's return until the Rams get to Woodland Hills. McVay did say that if there's an arrow, it's trending upward. We already know it's like you can play coy all you want. We know he's coming back. 3/3. See, Robert Stevens likes it. He's got the seal of approval. 3/3 of a test down. Well, 3/3 is a whole test down. So yes, you are correct. Honestly, what will the Detroit Lions season look like? I hope it looks better than last season. I hope we make the playoffs. I feel like all we need is for this defense to be passable. I'm warming up to Drew Petzing. You know what I mean? I'm warming up to Drew Petzing. I think he's gonna be yonks better than freaking Johnny Morton, but I'm better than Johnny Morton. I just gotta like if you gave me a couple of seasons to learn how to call plays in the NFL, I think I would do a better job than Johnny Morton because Johnny Morton was cheeks. He's ass cheeks. 11, 12 wins. We need some training camp news from the rest of the North. I definitely could do that. See, here's the thing. I had the NFC North report last season and nobody watched it. So it was like what I was doing is I was running through all of their games. So I would watch the condensed version of the Bears games, the Vikings games, the Packers games. And then I would do an NFC North report on each one of them, breaking down like week 1, 2, 3, but nobody was watching them. So I stopped doing them. Like, I don't know. But if y'all want to get I would think that it would be important for our fans to know what's going on with the rest of the division, right? You know, I would think that would be important. But those were the least viewed videos that I would make. Anything that was NFC North report, people just wouldn't do it. So I was like, okay, cool. Wouldn't 3/3 of a test down be a whole test down? Yeah. A whole test down. Wayne Font's shirt. I'm doing a Wayne Font shirt. JMO is making the highlights in camp. I wouldn't want to cover him. Me neither. Yeah, Roar the Lions. Roar the Lions is the one that I know. I don't know the other ones. Yeah, I watched the whole Inside the Den. Had me wanting to run through a wall, had me believing that everybody that they drafted was going to the Hall of Fame tomorrow. Like, it's crazy propaganda. It's enjoyable, but it's crazy propaganda. Martha just scootered in for her medical blunt. Did you catch the Inside the Den? Watch what Rod was doing during the draft. I caught the episode. Yeah, I caught the episode. But I was driving, so I was just basically listening to it. So I didn't see what he was doing. I saw he was in the room, but I couldn't really pay attention to it fully. Actually, I wasn't driving. Okay, the Tesla was driving, but you know, I'm letting it take over more and more because I be getting tickets, bro. I drive too fast for this country. You know what I mean? I drive too fast for this country. I think our pass rush may be a little better. Depends on Aleem. Well, if Aleem can stay healthy. I mean, if he can stay healthy. All right. Doc said he'll let me know. He's sure next week sometime. Okay. So sometime next week we should have the doc on and get these training camp situations happening. All right. Going to injured reserve. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Hopefully we'll have some really positive updates on Aurafarm coming out of the weekend. Hopefully I can put the finishing touches on it and get it out there so we can start doing what it's supposed to do. All right. Just got back from a drive from Michigan and Florida last night. Got back home at 1 a.m., man. It was rough. Well, get you some sleep. You might need a little bit more rest. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Appreciate y'all for this entire week. Coming through, hanging out, stopping by for drinks and conversation where there were actually no drinks, but there was a whole lot of conversation. And I will see you guys next week. Once again, the Motor City Cats are indeed back at it. We came to give you stats, not none of that static. Whatever you do, make sure you keep your lines news pragmatic, and we are out. Peace.